Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. I have this Sawzall. I'm going to take this Sawzall apart and show you what's wrong with it. So without further ado, let's get into this. I have this DeWalt Sawzall, and I want to show you what it's doing, because I'm going to have to take it apart and see what the problem is, see if it can be fixed. Here's what it's doing. Watch that head right there. It's not moving, so I'm thinking maybe there's a gear or something in here that's maybe damaged or wore out. First thing I want to do is I'm going to unplug it, make sure there's no power going to it. The next thing I'm going to do is go over here and take this Phillips head screw out. That's going to be attached to this, so this should slide out. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go right down in here. I want to take these two screws here out, and I got two more at the bottom, so there's 4 screws that's got to come out there. And you're going to need a T20. Now as you can see, there's a hole right here. I can slip this right into that hole, get down in here and take this one out. And then this one here, it's open space, so I can just get in there, take it out. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the other 2 screws out from the other side. You can go down right through here to get to them. Now that all 4 of those screws are out, you can take this off. I'm going to turn it around here, and this is the reason you need to have this shaft here pulled out, because this is the only way this is going to come off, is right through that. Put it over there out of the way. The only thing holding this on was those 4 screws, so all you got to do is pull this out, line it up, and pull it off. Now these here, it's going to take a T25. These here, it's going to take a T20. I'm going to go ahead and take all 6 of these screws out. Now as you can see, this part here is ready to come off already, so I'm going to lift that up. Really greasy. I'm going to take this part off of here. Put it over here out of the way. As you can see, this thing is messy greasy. So now this little thing right here, it looks like a bushing, that will come off. You can pull it off with your fingers, but I'm just going to take it off with the pliers because it's loaded with grease. I'm going to put it right over there on top of that. Now this right here should come off, because this is a plate. Let me see here. There we go. As you can see, it goes all the way down to the front. Take it off, lay it over there. Now this should be our gear. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab this right here. So I'm going to pull the gear out, and I can see right now that that gear down there is a little worn. Ooh, and this gear is pretty much destroyed. Yeah, this gear ain't no good. You can see this stuff right here and right here. So this is junk. Might as well throw this away. Let's go see if we can find a new one and see what one costs to put back in here. But still, if I buy a new one, this down here looks like it's in bad shape as well. That right there, you can see where the gear is starting to wear. So I don't know if it's going to be worth it, but let me go look and see what I can find. Okay, I'm back. I went and researched this. I'm going to put this back in here. Now, this part here, I found it used for $25 and some odd change, but it was another $15 for shipping plus tax. So you're looking at just under $50. And that's if you want to put that much money into it. Now, a new one of these is $81 and some change, plus tax, plus shipping. So it's going to cost roughly $100 for one of these new. I can get this whole saw new for $129 plus tax. So to me, this isn't worth fixing. So I'm gonna put this one back together. Starting with this, it's already in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this plate back on there. Slides down in this hole right here. It's a slot right there. It will fall right in. Let me get my screwdriver and show you here. Just like that. Now I can go ahead and put this. Nope, I gotta put this back on. Here. Don't forget that, don't lose it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put this whole assembly right here back on. Now this sponge keeps the grease from coming out. And there's a little place for it right there. Goes back in there just like that. That piece right there, I can actually take that off. All that is like a sleeve. So it goes back down here in there just like that. Remember, before you dig into this, get you some rags and some gloves because this thing is loaded with grease. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this underneath it to hold it up, because now I got to put that plate on there. So in order to put the plate on, I just got to take and line it up just like that. I'll go ahead and put the screws in it. Now go ahead and get all your screws started in there, but don't tighten them down until you get them all started. Now I'll go ahead and tighten everything down. Okay, what you want to do now is you want to make sure that this is up, because you want to make sure to pull this up before you put everything on, because you need this up just like that, because you have to get this piece here on after you get your rubber boot on. And you don't want to have to fight with it trying to get it up. And you can go ahead and slide this on. Make sure this little spacer is underneath that. Just like that, because it holds that piece of I don't know, it looks like foam or some kind of cloth in place to keep the grease in there. Now I'll go ahead and slide this on. It'll only go on sideways, this way right here. Goes like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and bolt this down with the 4 screws that came out of it. It's really a good idea to have your tool that you're using, like your T20, magnetized to hold your screws so you can get them started. The last thing I'm putting on is this. Just look where this here goes. It should go just like this, and then I'll take and put this big screw right up in here, get it started. This one here should be fairly easy to start. Well folks, that's how you take that apart, put it back together. I sure do hope this video helps. Like, comment, subscribe, share with friends. Thanks for watching.